Hey guys, good morning. Today I'm going to show you how to remove duplicates from your list. So say for example, we have here our set of email addresses that we would like to check if it's a possibility that they are on the do not call list. Now for the sake of this training, I have marked here already the possible the list of emails that are on the duplicates list. So on the sheet 2, okay, these are duplicate emails, and here on the sheet 1 I've already marked them to check out if indeed it matches. So there are two ways you could go about this. Number one is by going to the conditional formatting. Now the first rule about conditional formatting is that we always highlight the column wherein we would like to do a search for. So we're going to search for duplicates on this particular email addresses, okay, and the duplicates are found here on the do not call. Now what we're going to do is go to conditional formatting, new rule, then select use a formula to determine which cells to format. Then we're gonna input command value of count if, okay, and then we can go to sheet 2. Notice that it's now named as sheet 2, and then simply do that there. We drag it, and now we have the values between cells A2 and up to cell A7. Right. Next thing is we're going to place a comma, and then our nominal reference A2 from sheet 1. So on sheet 1, which means we'll mark that there, A2. Okay. And then we have a we create a greater than sign and the 0. Before that, let's do a formatting, and then remember that here it's colored brown. Okay. Let's have it colored green. If it changes to green, that means we did have a match. Okay, so now we're ready, and let's hit OK. Great, so it's OK, right? So we have here the green ones, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I accidentally hit the link button. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 duplicates found. Let us see if how many email do not calls here. So do not call 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. From anderson.kent@gmail.com to fallaproperties@gmail.com. Anderson.kent to fallaproperties@gmail.com. Great. So that means it worked. Now let's try another technique. The next technique is simply click on any cell, okay, any cell which is aligned to the first email address on the column. So the first email address is on A2, so we can click anywhere between, from B2 up to anywhere on Z2. Okay, so let's just say I choose D2. So on D2 we're gonna type equals count if, and then the open parenthesis to do the range, and the range will be on sheet 2. So we'll type here sheet 2. Alright, and then we put the exclamation point, and remember that here on sheet 2 the cells begin from A2 to A7. So when we go back to here, right, we will type here the $sign A, then $2 colon $sign A, and $7. So this indicates that all the files or records matching on the sheet 2, okay, from column from A1 to A7. We don't really need the sheet 1 here, so we will delete that. Okay, and then we will create a separator for the range and the criteria now, and the criteria here is A2. So we want that result should be delivered first here on A2. A2. Now you will know that it's working. It's because it's now highlighted. Now we close. And what do we want to do? We want them to return to us a result if this one is true or false. If it says here it's false, which means this record is not found on sheet 2, which means no duplicate. If it's true, which means that this record here is found on sheet 2, which means it's a duplicate. So we'll put here greater than and 0. False. This means that this record is not found here on sheet 2. Again, we've proven that already on the earlier method, which is all of these are found on sheet 2. Okay, so we're simply gonna have to click on the false and then move our cursor here until it forms a crosshair sign, and move the crosshair down up to the last email address, and then it will create the value for us here. So notice that false, 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 true, 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 false, false, and false down to the bottom. So every green column or cell is labeled as true, which means that our formula did work. Again, the formula for this one is, okay, count is equals count if open parentheses and then the name of the sheet that we're gonna do the match or the check or the cross-reference. Okay, that's sheet 2 here for this example. Then don't forget to put the exclamation point and then the range, which is from on sheet 2, that's cells A2 until cells A7. So we're gonna have to put $, A, $2 marks the beginning of the search, until $A, $7 marks the end of the search. Place a comma, and then we go to cell where we would like the result to be delivered. That's A2, close it, and then 0. Right, that's all for now. I hope you learned something. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Goodbye for now.